I'm with you now, Ball Facts. What's up, baby?
What's going on? Y'all know what it is. People been waiting on this interview for a minute. So now I want to ask you this, because when you first came out, you were talking Lonzo's the best, Gelo's the best, Lamelo's the best. Right. Anytime anybody seen you, you were talking about your sons. You putting them on Front Street. But in the midst of that happening, it's like the world somehow fell in love with you too. So it was a whole lot of stuff about you promoting your boys, but then everybody's like, man, we kind of like this guy. Now, did you expect that to happen?
I've been a crowd pleaser ever since I've been a baby. What you talking about?
So you knew.
Ain't nothing new.
You knew.
Come on, man. How you here's the thing, man. When you come from where I come from, you're going to develop that personality. It ain't going to be cold. It ain't going to be quiet. My boys going to be calm and quiet because they raised in Chino Hills. They got raised in the hood like me. I'm outgoing. I'm loud. And I ain't quiet. So here's the thing. When they playing basketball or me talking or anything, this is all one thing. And what is it? Entertainment. I'm very entertaining. So you can't take your eyes off me. Can't take it off my boys. They entertaining on that court. So it is what it is. It ain't like I was like, oh, man, I don't think this is going to happen. I hope it happens now. Whatever it is, it is.
Yeah, I got people, a lot of the older generation would be knowing who Lavar was before they knew about his sons. And that kind of shocked me. But this worldwide. Now, a lot of things people think about, like, you got the gloves, you got this and that.
Right.
In this country, the media has kind of turned against you. But this is just one country. You guys are global.
But you look at certain media and it's a couple of stations here or there. What's that mean? They still call me because guess what? They get their best views whenever I'm on their channel. They ain't no fool. They chasing that money and money first. That's why they like, here's the thing. A lot of times, especially with black families, the positive stuff is not good to talk about. So we want a lot of negativity. That sells. So they want to say, oh, he doing this wrong. He doing that. I'm a very, put it this way, a controversial person. If you go to your job and then you bring up the name Lonzo, Liangelo, Lamelo, Lavar, there go your conversation for the rest of the day. Either some people going to be like, Ryan, oh, he cold. Y'all don't understand. Y'all ragging. The other be, oh, he ain't shit. He did this. He trying to steal the light now. So you're going to get that conversation.
Right.
So if you don't want to talk about nothing now, you got something to talk about at the job site or whatever. And that's how my family is. Everybody is controversial. They're trying to figure out what Triple B's is doing. They're trying to figure out how they're trying to build a team around Melo. They're trying to figure out, is Gelo going to make the NBA? Talk about free agency, and it's about all these players, and you're talking about where Lonzo going.
Right. That's the fact.
Things you never heard before. We've done a lot of things on the fact that we're groundbreaking. We're groundbreaking. So you can't even do that.
And so this narrative that, like, it obviously must not be true. Lavar's banned on all these networks. They actually call you still.
Man, they call and I do what I want to do. I can bypass Fox to talk to Ball Facts. You ain't got no goddamn studio.
Yeah.
That shows how bad I am. I ain't got to worry about that. Oh, but we'll pay you over here, Lavar. Okay. Ball Facts ain't paying me. Now what? I make my decision who I want to talk to. Y'all don't make no decision. You can't dangle nothing in front of me to be like, yeah, you better come on here.
I think that's what makes you dangerous.
You can tell
when you don't need anybody.
Have you ever interviewed anybody in their own warehouse?
No, never.
Exactly. So now, groundbreaking for Ball Facts. He done moved up the game, jumped in front of everybody.
Facts. Now, I don't know when was it the first time you ever heard about me, Ball Facts?
Today. No, I've heard about you a lot of times. I've been doing a lot of stuff, but all my friends and people that's around me, especially my group, they do the Ball Facts and they do going on the computer all the time and doing this. So they know what's going on in that social media era.
Right.
Which allows me to don't have to look at it because my guys are already checking that out for me.
Yeah.
Now, if they don't see what you're doing or see what you're saying or whatever, they're going to be like, Lavar, that ain't the dude.
Right.
So I'm going on that, but I trust my guys to say, Lavar, you can talk to this dude. You can talk to that guy. Because they didn't do enough background check. Well, I don't have to do it. And if you got a good team around you, they say you've always been positive. So I'm like, shit, tell my man to come on through.
Big facts.
Yes.
Now, how do you feel about some other, you don't say any names in general, but other content creators or things
Other
like
content creators, I got a few of them that got some, people that showed me some stuff they done said that was the wrong thing. But enough for you, Rudy Poops, because y'all ain't here. Ball Facts is where it's at.
He hasn't held his tongue. And, that's worked for you, though. Man. Even the stuff they said was bad, stuff they said was good. It was like, when you put it all together, you can't knock it because the results are here.
Man, exactly. But I don't hold my tongue for nobody. I gave them dudes like the little Rudy Poots I talked about a little shine right there, but I don't care what they say or what they do because it ain't going to change the fact that the Ball family is going to the goddamn moon. Triple B's, baby. That's how we do it. Billion, billion, billion.
Dang, you heard it. You heard it. Now, you always have a catchphrase for something. They just come out of nowhere. You be in the midst of talking and you just bust out. You got to let me know, how was it in high school? Did the teacher ever say, LeVar, are you late? And then you just come out with something and crack the whole class up? Was you like that in school too?
Same way in school, but I was never late.
Never late?
Never late.
Never lost, never late?
Never lost, never late. I wasn't no class clown or nothing like that. But they can always ask a question about something and I can, rebuttal that thing with something to make everybody think like, God damn. Here's what it is, man. I'm very good at catching people's attention on stuff that I say. I'm going to tell you something that you never, ever, ever heard before. See how I caught your attention? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just talking.
He definitely got my attention.
You see what I'm saying? I'm good at that. It just pops like that. And people don't understand. They think I'll be trying to do stuff like, no. I say stuff to catch you like that.
That's why when you drop a book, that's going to be a bestseller.
You already know. Don't think I ain't working on
it. And don't, in a movie too, that's going to be, your life's already a movie, but it's about to be crazy.
Know. I got a lot of things, like I tell them with the Triple B's, man, this is what people don't understand. Triple B's back in 2016. Here we are 5 years later, 2021. We still talking about Triple B's. I'll let y'all know, Triple B's don't go nowhere unless I shut it down. So the movies and all this stuff, we just getting started. This is nothing. This little stuff right, this is just little stuff. Let me go 5-10 years in the game, then watch what happens when you hear about Triple B's. When you have your kids, they're going to say, you know what? We was talking about a guy named Lavar Ball. 10 years go by, your kid, 10, 12 years old in junior high, I said, man, I used to talk to that guy. I know him personally. They're going to be, no, you don't.
Yeah.
My boys be the talk of the NBA, which they are now. Face of the NBA.
Y'all have the opportunity to do something that we have not seen.
Never seen.
That's why it's excitement. We hear them going to the Drew League and everybody's like open eyes. We hear the possibility of Charlotte and everybody going crazy.
Right. Because my boys are like that. That Ball name is strong. People thought I changed my name to Ball. All this stuff is supposed to happen.
I didn't know that.
It can't be LeVar Ball. And you know what? I tell them I'm this bad. You listen to me. They got all sports. Basketball, football, baseball. I'm so good at my sport, they had to get my own LeVar Ball.
And you should probably be in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the father with 2 sons, top 3.
Yes.
That's the only person in the world ever. Never been done. How does that feel to be the only one ever? That's crazy.
Let me break it down to you a little bit better than that. And you telling me how I got to feel and be in the Guinness. Now, ain't got to be in no book, because that ain't going to mean nothing. Half the folks don't read that book. They want to see it in person. I'm the only person ever coming to NBA with his own brand. Who cares about 2 lottery picks?
That's true. That's bigger.
Bigger. You know what they tell me? Lavar, your boys ain't never play on the same team. What's the odds of that? I say the same odds of me coming in the NBA with his own brand. All these years went by, whoever did that but me. Whoever had the youngest signature shoe in the game.
When are y'all going to learn to stop telling him what he can't do?
And that's why I say it don't matter what folks tell me. They can tell me what I can and what I can't do. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Either I'm going to do it or I'm not. I'm going to do it. So I don't worry about what everybody else say on the outside.
Oh, man, the people asking, man, they want that update on your wife. I already know she's doing good.
Update on the wife? Here it is. You ain't going to get it from me, Ball Facts. You got to go get that exclusive.
All right, we'll do that. We'll do that.
You got to do that, man. I ain't got nothing to do with Tina. Tina do her own thing. Now, if you can get on her catalog and get an interview, you cold. Because I tried to get one and she put me on her.
And really, like, I don't have that much questions to ask the big homie, because I don't sit down and watch hours and hours of footage of this man's interviews and all that. But I will tell you this. We've been kicking it and hanging out for 2 days straight. And he's as real as you get. And what you see is what you get. And it's a certain vibe that you're giving people when you meet, and he's just real. He's real. It is what it is. What you see is what you get. And all the narratives of people, LeVar being a jerk or asshole or whatever, you just go out to dinner with him and see everybody. And not just the way that they say hi to him, the way he politely interacts with these other people. He don't have to stop out of his day and stop eating his hot wings and say hi, but he does that. You know what I mean? So like if you see him too, you gonna give respect, you're gonna get respect. And that's the biggest problem with all these networks and stuff. They say, oh, why he said this? He ain't gonna say nothing first until you say something. And once you say something, then he come out and say something back. What can you say?
Right. Ball Facts, much love, man. I appreciate you, boy. Love you much. Much love.
Much love.
Yes, sir. There it is.
Yes,
indeed. Cool.